All right. So somebody's telling the truth. This could be a God energy, but they're trying to say that this person isn't. Let's see who this obsessive lover is. Again, remember, some of these people are mentally ill. They have relationship with you in the head, or these are people that are dabbling with some type of trafficking or air trafficking. Maybe you already are an heir to something. You have some kind of royalty or something in your DNA, and they were already trafficking your body because, unbeknownst to you, there's different types of trafficking or traveling or whatever you want to call it. This could be astral travel. People with certain bloodlines and stuff like this being used. It's almost like somebody using you with not having the respect to allow you to know that you are important or you are special or you do have these things, these means, so you can use them how you want to. But people that keep it a secret so that they can use it the way that they want to. So they can claim you as little boyfriends and girlfriends or something like this. I mean, I could be like a Nero energy, but I'm not looking at it like that. Without your permission. So these people, that's what I was thinking. They talking about get these people and those people, get the mentally ill people that they generations and generations have been doing things like this to the point where they're taking away people's free will instead of letting you go through an awakening or letting you go through the vision quest. They are stealing, they're just making you stay behind and stealing your whole existence and taking it. So somebody could have did this already 4 times to me. Like, say I get cloned, like I get replicated because people have attacked me because I never woke up and knew who I was, and it was easy prey or an easy target. But these people turned it into something so that they could steal other people's destiny. So I was just getting, when I was smoking my cigarette, that somebody, this could be a man, has stolen their other half, their sister, their mother's new beginning several times to turn themselves into a woman. You would not think that this person want to be a woman. This person in their real life didn't act like they got a switch or nothing like this. Matter of fact, this person said they hate wigs and they would hate makeup and they hate these things. Maybe even so women that's desperate could stop wearing these things, right? And then they could feel like, oh, the person loved me without these things or something like this. But they know you might not be looking as good as you could if you did what you wanted to do with your hair and your makeup, right? This could be somebody that maybe didn't like hair and makeup. They say this stuff like this, but now this person a full blown drag queen. But they told you don't wear that make or you don't need that makeup or stuff like this. Like, so I'm wondering if somebody was in competition with a person the whole time, recording them, humiliating them, keeping withholding nice things from their wife because they wanted to buy them for themselves. Like, you won't buy why I don't know why I'm feeling like 1950s. Like, you don't want to go buy your wife a fur coat or a new dress because you busy shopping for yourself. So somebody's like, oh, it's my turn now. This could be one of your valuable assets. Say this is your spouse. Something was built between you and this person. Is God put y'all together or whatever this is. But the family and friends and everything thought this shit was funny or cute, or they lied and said, oh, when we look in this person's Akashic records, they like women. Somebody lied, right? And the person like, oh, that's why the sex ain't good, or that's why, well, somebody could have been so silly as to think, well, oh, I'll turn myself in. But the thing is, you're not with this person. This person had already fled. They already jumped. They already cloned themselves and jumped, or picked somebody else from their flock that look enough like them to sit there and wait with you and hold you back. So I'm hearing somebody did this 4 times already. All right. They have taken this new beginning, turned themselves into a female, and made themselves very profitable. But whoever this is was in charge of all of your bodies, your vassals, your avatars, and they never allowed any of them to make money. They just gave them away for free. They just gave it away. And let's say you higher ranking than this person. Somebody about to get it. You're high. This is somebody that was jealous of God or jealous of something here. Because just like I was just looking at my daughter the other day, when my daughter was little, she kind of looked like me. She looked like me, but like a mixed version. And then all of a sudden now she's grown, she's having her own children, and she looked like my auntie Risa. She don't look like me. But the children she producing look like one of her clones that I know. The children look like one of her clones. Like, I know that the girl that barricaded herself in the hotel in Saudi Arabia, I know that that's one of the clones of my daughter, the daughter that I'm talking about. That's one of her clones. She could have listened. Somebody could have came to her with that same story. Oh, your father is this or whatever. That. The person took the bait or something like this. She could have went to Saudi Arabia, but that girl, they changed the forehead because sometimes the forehead they change it. Like, that could be her maybe like at 15 or something like this. It doesn't mean that, like, she kind of looked like my auntie Sam back then at 15, whatever, like this. Mm, I used to have a picture of her. I thought it was a picture on my Facebook or whatever, where I took a picture like looking sideways, and she took a picture, and we kind of look like a little bit on that picture. But I think that, but her children that she's producing look like that girl that barricaded herself in that hotel room. Her children look like that girl that barricaded herself in within the past 3 or 4 years in Saudi Arabia and said that she needed to get asylum. Okay. She, except for the forehead, is a little bit big because I think that they do something, put like a contraption in these people's head or something. The forehead is a little bit misshapen or funny looking. But if I look back at my daughter when she was 15, that looked like the avatar she was carrying then. And the children that she's producing look like that girl. But the daughter looked like my auntie, my so-called auntie Risa, which I don't think that these are my family members. I don't. I think whatever this legacy is tied to me is not tied to them. But they've been creating their own body of work or their own thing off of this. Somebody could have came in and showed them. This could be another person that's like want to be a shepherd or leading the people, or a Moses energy. Somebody that taught people about land patents and how to get land back and all this other stuff or whatever the fuck this is. And then they went a little bit too far. This could be somebody that was in competition with me for my man, or this could be somebody that was claiming to be another person, doing business or something otherwise with this man, with this husband. Okay. um like Janice unpacked, these people had something going on. Fuck what you talking about, with some secret organization. This is why I pick up on their energy more than I don't know these people. I never seen them a day in my life that I know of. Could these people have access to mind controlling tools? Maybe. Or brainwashing tools? Maybe. To have encounters with one and then delete the data. So the children that she's producing look like that girl, even though the daughter now look like my auntie Risa, the so-called auntie. And my daughter looked like me, but a light-skinned mixed version when she was little. So something is not, you see what I'm saying? Somebody else is farming my land, or the people could be my land. This is like one plantation owner or one farmer coming over to another person's farm and stealing their stuff, and then dyeing all the sheep's hair rainbow colored, to get away with the crime. You get what I'm saying? Somebody is like, even if these are synths or these are certain type of groups or people that are numbered or something like this, somebody has been taking my stuff, scratching the numbers out and changing it. Like, these people are psychopaths. This ain't regular. These people are psychopaths. This could also be, like I said, somebody's father or a feather of somebody's was dealing with a person, with their spouse. They were working or something like this behind the scenes on your estate or whatever this is. And I don't know. Like instead of the father picking you to advance, they pick this man again over their child. Again, this is something same thing with somebody's mother who you called mom growing up. This person was dealing with um this person was dealing with you cannot go on doing what the fuck you want to do. Listen, this person was dealing with somebody's best friend and all these people was working together behind the scenes against the main female. It's just that's just all. And they don't want something to be said here. This is somebody that claimed that they was your father or claimed that they was your feather or something like this so that they could get close enough to start dictating your stuff knowing that you wasn't in the room yet. You hadn't crossed that threshold where you was in certain rooms that you needed to be in, that I needed to be in. So, I'm gonna say me. That I was not being in certain rooms that I was supposed to be in. These people were using false conversations or false narratives to push something through, lying and saying, oh, this is your, like somebody's trying to protect a group of people that they cannot protect. They want something to be exposed, just not those parts. And it don't work like that. Like I said, you don't know these people's story. We don't know these people's story. We don't know if they was tortured by these people in an underground bunker for 15 years until they complied to everything that they said. And then now they just do whatever these people say because they scared of them, because they seen what they could do to people. You never know. Okay? You never know. All right? But I was getting this energy of this, like they want you to say sorry or, I mean, accept they apologies, but they don't even never come apologize. Like that's what I say about this candy energy. They could even be spreading it even further, making creations of people like you, and then still hanging out with the people that you detach yourself from. You get what I'm saying? You couldn't even wait for me to go through my process or something like this. You had to create something like me to come put by you and act like that has more ranking than me. So I'm getting this candy energy. These girls did something to me, witchcraft or spell work, when I was young. Now um the energy what I put about Selena, because she looked a lot like my best friend, but she looked, if they bleached my skin, I could look like Selena too. I would have been more shaped like her. My friend would have looked more like her in the face, but I would have been more shaped like her. So people could have been using both of our genetics to create something. Something was going on here. It's all wrong, whatever it is. It's all wrong. And then they saying, oh, love wins all or something, but somebody is not in love. Like, what the fuck is you doing? You was, let me tell you, the relationship that my friends and my best friends and my cousins had with my man. Barely nothing that I knew of. If he dropped me off at a baby shower or he came step into a party real quick, hey everybody, oh hey Joe, hey, and then he would leave or something like this. It wasn't never no situation where none of my friends or something would just be sitting at my house for hours and sitting here with and I'll go to the store or something. There's no other situations like this. It wasn't even because of no kind of self-consciousness or nothing. It just, that was not the dynamic of our lives. Most time when I wanted to go do something, my children stayed at home with their so-called dad, and I went out with my friends and met them at their houses, because most of them didn't have children or something like this at the time. Or, the two friends that will go with them, they don't have children or something like this, right? So anything shady, like building a foundation, or that my friends helped, or your friends would have helped this person go through a transformation and change their sex. This proves that these people had already had some type of organization before, that this is not a virgin king, or this motherfucker did this several times, or a woman or something. They already, and somebody like, oh, you just being harsh. Don't be mad because somebody wanted to change. No, bitch. This ain't like you was talking to your husband and he like, oh, I think I want to be this kind of man. You would never look at this person as nothing. So what you did was try to change the dynamic of our lives, make me look less of a woman, strip my money from me, steal my shit from me, go off and turn yourself into a girl, and then come back. Girl, I can't believe what I just was hearing when I was sitting outside. Nigga, because I'm the real queen. I'm the real queen king. You're not. Just because you over there with them people, you not, and I am. You understand what I'm saying? These are like these Houdini husbands, or these tricksters, or these chameleons, or These are these type of people that wear these masks or prosthetics or whatever this is here. Somebody like people to be obsessed with them or something like this, and you're not doing that. This person that got low self-esteem, they got a low mindset, they got a low IQ. Like it's what's passionate and hot for somebody here. This is a separate person though than this spouse. That'd be like somebody doing all that, but you can't look past, oh, so that was you fucking up our household and everything like this, so you can make it seem like, oh, oh, that was you that was probably trafficking me for energy or something like this, or manipulating my encounters with people. And then that wasn't good enough for you to live vicariously through me or jump in my body and experience men. So you went and turned yourself into a woman and took all my fucking money. Like somebody did this here. Okay. Yeah, they was encouraged to do it. So this could also be a secret was going to come out between a father or a prominent male and a male. And so the person said, okay, I know what to do. I will change myself so that they, when they find me, I'm going to be a girl. You know, because we don't want them to know that you was gay or that you abandoned your child because she was my girlfriend, my first love, and you kidnapped me and took me into the underworld, and then you made her think that she was with me all this time, and that was just a dummy, right? And so it's something like this here. So it's like the life of this father too. Okay. Because I just be thinking sometimes, like, damn, you be looking at a person in their face, and then you be thinking, like, what do you be doing in the room with these dudes? Like, you would think if somebody was, like, very standoffish or very, like, oh, knock it off. Stop kissing on me. Ew, stop kissing on me. Like, when you play with them and stuff like this, you think it's just their personality or it's one of these stoic guys that, you know, they get bashful when somebody, but no, I'm seeing somebody turn into a whole nother person when they in the room because people are recording these people having sex. And when they go in the room with this other man, they they acting like just hold me. Like they acting all the way different. So I'll take theirs and my, because you know that's why I said if this person created a body and started separate, these bitches didn't have nothing before they came messing with my situation or my estate. This means that a group of women could have got behind this man, whoever, if this is a brother, cousin, spouse, whatever this is, and then they took them through the process to change themselves into a man. I mean, into a woman. And all of these people have split my assets or yours, whoever this is. So while you creating something to heal the nation or at least first and then the world, these people was thinking how they gonna take that away from you and then destroy it some more, right? Mm. So it's like somebody's mother could have been having an affair because some of these people could, what they don't want to say is some of your friends that they put around you, these were vampires. They was not regular children like you. They were there to take advantage of you. So somebody's mother was dealing with their best friend, if you're a girl, and that's the person, yeah, was trans, and then somebody's dad was dealing with a spouse. At least a version of them, y'all. I mean, because some of these people, I think they preserve a clone for gay shit. They could have been trying to make it seem like I or you do that, but you don't have charge of your stuff. They've been having charge of it this whole time. You know what I'm saying? So maybe somebody didn't even get the full thing done, but somebody got tricked. Somebody got tricked. And I'm thinking they're talking about like a time zone or something like this. No, all the time zones. There's only one king, like I said too. So, Queen of Wands energy. Hold on. Somebody went through this transformation here. See, somebody not doing something from heaven. Obsessed lover. Somebody's not doing something from heaven. They're doing it from like a lower realm, from the basement. Rap City in the basement. Somebody was acting like they was God or acting like they was heavenly. This person is not. The Weaver here in reverse, they're not. Somebody could be obsessed here. Plus, these people could sit there and talk to you across the screen, like, yeah, you be fucking all these people, dot 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 dot. But this is them transporting your body on a spaceship to have sex with people that are complete strangers. You don't even know these people. You never seen them a day in your life. And then they're like, yeah, you be fucking all these people and everything like this. But it's in order to sabotage. So it's like, what is the thinking? Don't you know your people do this? The spaceship people do this, guys. Okay, so don't you know? You understand? Don't you know? That's my thing. Like, get rid of your fucking license. Like, you can no longer do whatever this is. So they can have something against you. Like, so just imagine somebody like coming and putting something in your veins at night and carrying you off to a remote location and having you don't even know who the fuck this is. You don't know this person. And then placing you back at home after they're done. They never ask you on a date. These are strange individuals, y'all. Yeah, somebody wants you to beg. An obsessed lover is dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessive, karmic. This could be also, again, two feminine energies. It could be very hostile in some of these hot, steamy, young, wild and crazy, I could do what I want gay relationships of these girls, especially if they are masculine and they still carry those undertones. So somebody is trying to like smooch up on someone. Okay. This would be like you think that you in a marriage. Okay. All of a sudden you're like, oh, you may be an at-home mom and you're like, hey, I wanted to go get this new wig or whatever. Da, da. Nah, 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 nah. All of a sudden the person saying no to everything you want. Or can you go get me pads? It didn't used to be a problem before, but now it's a problem now. Right? No, no, I don't feel like go get it yourself. You don't want to have sex. Now these people got the nerves for you to want to have sex with them. Like your brain pattern is not picking up other extracurricular type shit that this person is doing. But they can get you on camera looking like you acting weird, looking like you don't want to give your person sex, and that's just it. They're gonna try to get you on camera and make it seem like that. But they know that you're highly intelligent and that you're picking up other shit, even if you can't say it. I always said if you can't prove something, what I'm saying, maybe you can say it. Maybe you could put it out there in the energy or something like this. Maybe you could speak it. But, in order to move forward on something, you have to have proof. You understand that that's just common sense. So somebody be smooching up to, so somebody say this person is crazy and they watch you on camera in your house, like some fucking prisoner in your marriage or your relationship. And then the person break one day and be like, okay, I'm gonna buy you this and I'm gonna give you money for this and I'm gonna do that and that. Now somebody's like, you know, I don't mind, bitch, you about to get your head knocked the fuck off your shoulder. So somebody wants somebody to they could be having sex with this person flying all around. And then they want to put a baby in somebody's stomach and have them down there begging somebody or begging some people. Remember what you said about black people? Yeah, I was telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? But okay, well then you're gonna have to beg these people. No, the fuck I'm not. All these people is gonna be beheaded. Beheaded means removed from power. You're not gonna have those same minds no more. It's back to the fucking dust. Like these people, I just think they don't get it. You don't have the power. What I'm telling you, even somebody is the scepter. Somebody is the scepter. Somebody is the ace of wands. What I say is the full power. That just because you want to disrespect me and not, include me in familial something like this, you motherfuckers is corrupt. You're not doing whatever this is that you think you're doing. If I command for these people to be put to sleep right tonight, go find them on this airplane that they flying around on, whatever this is, before these motherfuckers leave and go into another planet or galaxy. I don't know. I keep hearing something about Mars. That's a done deal. You getting your ass ripped right up out of that damn sky. Period. So I'm hearing without you. So somebody could have basically transported all my stuff over to my spouse and I'm just saying this, yours, whoever's this is we talking about, transported your Ace of Cups and everything over, your essence and everything over to your man and let him be. And see, that's why, see, they having a problem because I won't run after these people because of their stars. But I already knew and I already said, you ain't like nobody else. Matter of fact, I might have to watch your ass a little bit more closer because of who is these people is connected to in this family. So if I did and said everything to say no, motherfucker, and somebody still went in, you gonna have to pay for that. It might just end up in somebody's death. So this is somebody that's still showing themselves, maybe like a girl or a boy online on social media, on like old videos, pre-recorded videos on their channel, or even in the industry or something like this. But this person got a whole new identity. They done went through a whole sex change. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody is not. It's something about somebody's womb as well. There's a Queen of Pentacles here that's trying to keep somebody as a beggar, a wicked mother, or somebody that's, the thing is, some of these people have illegally signed documents as if they're your mother to access money at some point in time in your timeline. So these people should be going to jail. Okay? These people should be going to jail. They should not be still making decisions when it comes to judging people or whatever this is. I think this could be why they said that these people of Judah and these judges of Judah cannot ever come back and judge again, because they would be judging from a place of, what do you call it? Conflict of interest, covering up. Somebody could be saying that I'm a transgender or something like this. Like, that's what I'm saying. The way that I've been intimately, and I'm just gonna say on an intimate level, where I've been alone in the room, my person, and I know how I can be with him, and how I can, just like any other woman, it ain't nothing that's obvious. Like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it, but like, come on. I actually think they could have put this on display for transgender men can learn how to smooth or work over their men or whatever like this. So I'm like, oh, come on, please just do it like this or whatever. Just give me the thing. Okay, and then go down and start, doing something or performing something. The person like, okay, whatever you want or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. If I'm not, even if this was a robot for me, if I'm not the one that's able to, even though I hadn't tried that in about a year or two, right? Because I've been testing something here, right? I haven't tried to like schmooze over to, that was something when our relationship was still normal. It wasn't attacked by these people, outside forces. But I'm not the type of person, it's too much. So you could say that that's prideful, where I'm not about to go doing that after this much of a division been between something and be, because it's not the same. That's using somebody then. But while we was getting along, and then somebody mad a little bit, and then you like, okay, but that, and then y'all in the groove of things, yeah. But it just feels kind of gross if you're not, put it like that. So it feels kind of gross if you're not, no matter how much you want something. I can't really bear to, it would have to be me manipulating somebody out of $50,000 so I can run away, and then I would be like, okay, I'll do that one thing for you, just give it to me, big daddy, you know what I'm saying, like this. Okay, it had to be the amount of money that I need to relocate to another living quarters. Okay. um Other than that, for for somebody to go to Chicago and grab me my favorite hot dog or something, no. Okay. Or for somebody to do something or whatever like this, no. You understand? So especially with this, whatever this is, so somebody else got to be doing this. But it's not even a point, because even that's a more intimate thing. It's like, it's me and you, babe. I don't want to do this. Can't, you know. But what somebody is doing here, and this person look like they out of their fucking mind. What they doing here is like, don't go buying her nothing. Like, this is a different mental dynamic here. These are people that think they fucking gods and they not. These are people that think that they're money. You understand? These are people that think that they're money. So again, somebody was premeditated trying to get you kicked out of a loop or out of looking nice or looking like one of the pretty girls or something like this because they was listening to, and this could be a spouse or something. These are grounds for divorce. These are things like this, right? Or these could be land managers. You never gave them the job, but these are the people that got the job. Somebody died before they can tell you how the system worked. Somebody died before, Mufasa died before he could say all these lands. Because remember in the beginning, he lifted up Simba and put him over the pride or whatever. But then later on, he said, come with me or whatever, and took him to the end of that cliff. The fool's energy here. And I'm actually getting, yeah, that could have been full energy in the movie. And then he said, see, where the stretch across this. But I think somebody's lying. Somebody's trying to make me think like mine is the central time zone. No, bitch. I heard that it's the east and the west and the middle. So I don't know what these people is trying to do here. I don't know what these people are trying to do here. But there's a person here. These are not creator gods. They're not supposed to be meddling with this high level of, manipulation or whatever this is here. Okay. And they are trying to have you like this. This is making me think like different. See how it's three people here, and then this person wearing the same clothes. They trying to like this person ain't even the same from 1 minute to the next. Somebody's putting a person in danger. Okay, to make it seem like you begging. You ever said, hey, can I get that money or what? You said you was gonna give me that money so I can go get whatever or pay the then you gotta go ask again. Hey, the money. You said, oh, you said somebody is like somebody could be rotating the motherfucker out your life like within the day 2 or 3 times. So it's almost like somebody keep forgetting. You gotta be like, hey, that money or whatever. It's almost like you begging. It's trying to create a scenario like this here. And then you got this woman here, whoever this woman is, this Queen of Pentacles that is a rotten person. Yeah, these motherfuckers is mad. We got to go full throttle. It ain't no other way out. Yeah, they could all be falling here. This could be this Nasir energy or this Nation of Islam energy, Black Nation of Islam with this snake here. They're not heavenly. These people have fallen. I don't know what they could be trying to connect themselves to me because they were secretly siphoning from me or something like this. But it's like, no, go to you falling. I'm not falling nowhere. You better go to Patricia. You better go to Patricia. All them clones you made of Patricia that you wasn't supposed to make. You better go to them clones of all them bitches that you made. Nope. Don't come over here. Don't come up with afros in, whatever the fuck. Nope. Nope. Which is the same thing as Kanika Jenkins' mama. All them is her clones. Go over there. mm-hmm. Yeah, 6, 9. Somebody could already be broke. I was having a vision yesterday, like, oh, if I got $50 billion, what's something first or something, and then it's like, once you break into that money, if you got a $50 million or something, like I was thinking, what would be the first thing somebody do to break into their money, and then I was thinking like, oh, if I was thinking about somebody, I don't know if this could be somebody else with some land, and then creating like a shed or something like this on that land to put a person in, like coming to stay, like the most bare minimum living condition, and then moving from there, right? Most people are gonna say, I need a $50 million house right on the, right now. Give me the house that's $20 million. That's only half my money. And the other half I'm gonna use, blah blah blah. But you may be somebody that's like, I'm just gonna buy this, and then I'm gonna ponder, and I'm gonna sit for a minute, and then I'm gonna, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, because even I was thinking that because somebody's holding something up, and they're like, um, go ahead and do this, or have sex with me, or suck my dick, or something like this, and then that paperwork or something. It's like imaginary paperwork, though. You can't trust these people or something. Somebody's trying to make you do things, right? And then look stupid Because it ain't no way that if me and my person came up with a deal like, yeah, if you wash all them dishes and everything, I'm gonna give you one of them superhead on Friday, then things will go smoothly, right? Things go smoothly. Somebody be like, oh, you trying to stall or whatever, come on in here, what I'm saying, or something like this, but it's like playful or whatever, banter and whatever that goes on. But I feel like somebody is trying to make you make something cringe. I don't know. Like somebody's not keeping up their end of the bargain to make somebody feel cheap. You know what I'm saying? What used to be a fun thing, because I feel like people was watching me doing this and they thought, oh, that's how she play that game or something. Nobody never got to know me and nothing like this. You never got to see me in my relationship. You was just spying on something to try to, and this is why this shit is so and trifling, because you took an art or something and you like ruined it or something. Like, first of all, most of these people probably don't love each other. They're in relationships for these little social media contracts and stuff like this. So you see what I'm saying? Right? And even if I was the only person in love, or my person did love me at one point in time too, but that person was a part of these particular people, that eventually they're gonna leave the person and use the person up or something like this. And I just thought that this was just like a real relationship or something, right? Um, hmm. Like somebody lied, man. Oh, she just ashamed. That's why she keep acting like she like me, and just turn yourself into a girl. I feel like they do this. They've done this several times to some people or something like this. And they never, I told y'all about my situation. I know about yours. That I thought, I think I wanna see what it would like to be sleep with a girl or whatever. And I had two situations where something happened, possibly, yeah, probably about two, and then I'm like, and I don't know still if it was just because of those people. It ended up being two people that was kind of close to me. You know what I'm saying? That I had known from back in the day, or we had already crossed paths with. I don't know if that was the mistake. You know what I'm saying? But both people was like hooked after that, like damn near asking me or begging me, like, can we? And I'm like, no, I didn't. It wasn't for me like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so, and I think so imagine somebody trying to get me or convince me that I should take one of my cousins, somebody I thought was my cousin in the 80s, just because they lived in Puerto Rico for the past 20 years. No, you thought that those was your cousins. Those was just robots, or those was just replacements. Your real cousin them been living in Puerto Rico for the past 20 years or something. So we just need you to take one of them as a spouse. It would be hard. You see what I'm saying about me wrapping my head around something? It don't feel right. You see what I'm saying? So, mm it's almost like some magicians came in and told these people how to do something with their bloodline, or how I told you that in some places they go ahead and castrating your children, but they're not castrating their fucking children. They're not making them think it's okay, that you could report me to the school if you 10 years old and you think you want to have a sex change, and they can remove me as your parent out of the deal and go ahead and take you off and give you what you want. That's fucking genocide. You know what I'm saying? Of a certain group of people, man. Mm-mm. So somebody's doing that, and this person is in reverse. They keep on giving your money to somebody else. People that's not into you. People that curve you. People that move away from you. People that, because somebody's not a broke ass, or this is a stingy man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, go out there, or a childish man that want to get you so that they can curve you. They not broke. You not broke, but they hiding your money. But this person want to curb you. This is somebody that got all kind of money in the bank, but they penny pinching or something like this, or they like still getting many packs of ketchup. Instead of buying a bottle of ketchup, they getting many packs of ketchup from the store and put it in the refrigerator in case somebody need ketchup. They, oh, I got ketchup. Here you go. Whatever. Here go these packets, because they don't want to buy like a $3 bottle of Heinz. You know, somebody is not broke, but they could be stingy. They could just be stingy. This is somebody that lived like they, and that's no problem with that. If that's your money, if that's my money, I won't hold on my money. If that's your money, I don't want to have to sit here and beg you for your money. And somebody like going on out there, or this could be somebody like, oh, can I get, da da da? I want to go get some chicken wings or whatever like this. Going on out there, going on out there and see, because I'm about to save this money for these other people or something like this or something something. And then this person was behind your back taking your money and giving it to these people and letting them move from this city or move to other places, move into homes that could have been on your property. And this is more than somebody not being into somebody. This is somebody wanting to be looked at the way that they felt men around them. Because I feel like some of these are reptilians in these neighborhoods, or these are different type of species that could be connected by neurochips and stuff. And so they know how men and boys was thinking about a girl or something like this, especially a girl that they would be embarrassed about or didn't want to approach in public, or they was told to act like that person is minuscule, don't even acknowledge this person, right? Act like they not there. If you deal with this person, break it off in like a couple weeks and tell them to skedaddle. Like some people were, but it's like somebody was getting a benefit out of this. So even if this was a male that knew that his wife or his girlfriend or something was a fountain and she was going to have to be used to heal people or something like this, they maybe didn't tell you that. That's one. And at any time, these people had the full ball in the field, full money. They had everything in their court. They wasn't supposed to, but they did. This person didn't have to take that bid. They didn't have to take a break a bitch or break a buck or break a lion deal where you come and pretend love this person for 20 years or something. By the time y'all done, that bitch ain't gonna have nothing and you gonna be gone. The premeditated part of you wanting to do that to somebody, the part of you wanting to do that to somebody, right? And that's why I saying if somebody's parents was involved with this, the plot that I'm the king, bitch. These parents is the workers of the parents is the workers of something. Like they supposed to be working my lot until I'm old enough to realize. And it's just like if y'all was doing this shit, you getting your motherfucking head split. This ain't nothing about respect your elders, bitch. This is it's respect who is in charge. You understand? So somebody been playing like this is over the top, playing too fucking much. You do you get what I'm saying? This is when you gotta learn your motherfucking lesson. We got this Brenda got the baby mombi energy in reverse. We got the father, this Martin Luther King with this cat or whatever energy in reverse. The person must have been connected to this person here, this Queen of Pentacles. This could be this divinely guided seer. That could be a Risa offspring that was going behind my back, giving all my stuff to all these other kids that she might have babysat, that was in the family, all this other shit. These is body parts or something like this. And somebody's like, oh, at least I'm staying alive. Bitch, I'm still alive. You niggas is dead. Did you not know that? You niggas is dead already. The second death ain't gonna be too bad for you. Yeah, I'm telling you, all these people is in reverse here. This like a familial group or something like this. So this person wants you to seem like you begging this person. This could even be somebody's father-in-law. Ugh. And whoever this is, like I said, they've been giving your money to these people. They could be connected to this brown person. Loretta Lynch. Is that like financial something? Loretta Lynch. Is that like house financing or something? Yeah, because you got the moving right here. Hmm. Yeah, you can't kill God, stupid. Somebody done lost their damn mind. An obsessed lover. Because I was getting the day after. But see, this is that they go that cheetah energy or this West energy here. Who is that person? The person that used to be Kim Kardashian's hairdresser. He looked a lot like my so-called stepmother Sherry. And that's kind of weird because that's the hairdresser. But that's kind of weird because Kris Kardashian, this could also be somebody that's stealing something again. Stealing something to be the face of Amazon. Like, sit y'all ass down. Listen, I'm so fucking tired of these people. These people is fired. Scapegoat. They won't stop. This is like when you wrestling on the floor with somebody like, okay, stop playing, get off. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And then you really can't fucking breathe. Your breathe, you start turning purple. You know you about to get knocked out in 1 second. And then it don't matter if y'all started out playing around. Now this motherfucker on you, you can't breathe or something like this. And you pick up something from the side of you and knock their ass over the head. I told your ass quit fucking playing. I can't fucking breathe. That's their animal instincts that kick in. You understand? Somebody could be trying to make it so your animal instincts. Somebody, these men is turning themselves into girls. They is. And there's women that could have wrapped themselves around you and say, yeah, you grew up with your dad. You kind of roguish around the edge. We could show you how to be more feminine and, put it on like us. Come shopping with us. But they want to take your man, your husband, your man, your special guy, the person that was coming to be with you in the twin flame. They want to take that person and say, well, let's just change you into, let's go through that process. All they would have had to do was, make sure you get your little packet, bitch. You like us now, you a millionaire or whatever. Okay, now, bitch, let's go shopping or something like this. That means these people hated somebody. They wanted to oust a person for good this time. These people are all acting like, yeah, for good this time. Now, good riddance. You was never having to deal with me. I don't know about somebody else's situation. You was only stealing from me very eloquently, very much with ease with everybody around me. You never had to deal with me because I never got to make a decision in my own kingdom. I would have the slaughter. This would be the new fucking Holocaust, bitch. Every month, one of these motherfuckers would be dead. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing with you. The fuck? These is not regular people. They really could just on one night swipe all these people off the board and go pile them up in one of them caves over there in them parks and shit like this and turn off their processing situation and leave them hanging in there for 20 years like a tomb. It's like a hive tomb or something like this. And it's so you can move the fuck out the way so we can get the real shit done. Really, that's what it is. They wouldn't be dying for good. Probably. I don't know. But I was hearing if these are the wolves, when they picked their alpha or whatever, they picked who got stripped from here or whatever like this and moved on. Or this is like somebody saying anybody that's trying to challenge me for the crown, dead them niggas now. Get what I'm saying? Because these would be people that don't have the rightful. You challenging me for the crown would be illegal, bitch, because you not me. You not me, motherfucker. We can come from the same bloodline. We can come from the same home. We could have grew up together with the same so-called mommy and daddy. So we thought, but we ain't the same. Something been going these people way for a long time. Something is being illuminated here. Okay, that somebody could be obsessed with a person here, and now somebody's afraid here. These people could be afraid here because something is coming down from the heavens, possibly. Yeah. So this could be, like I said, whoever this is, this Queen of Wands in reverse, they got a child, but this ain't no royal. This could be like, okay, they're like, but lions, we got lions in Africa, not really in America, but we did have some here early in times. They were supposed to be extinct. All right. And then you think about it. It's like these ones from Africa. None of these people from Africa or from the African lineage can be royals. They're just not. They're just not. That's what's making somebody else distinct out of the rest of the group. And that's why they hate it so much and stole from me. Period. It's not the same. So they're like, oh, in another land or da da da. No, y'all made a mistake. Y'all made a mistake, man. You got the, I don't know if this is the Empress here with the medicine wheel. This was the person that tried to make somebody sick. We got this Tiffany energy. So this could be like, Tiffany unpack. This could be any one of her clones. She has a couple of them too. Some in tarot. And whoever this is. Yeah, this person, don't dare approach this person. Whoever this is, they don't be threatening them with the knife, or they don't be poking them or something like this. Maybe somebody tried to get a same lawsuit as you. If you could prove that somebody was putting poison in your stuff or giving you shots to disable, make you disabled. If somebody could be giving me shots to try to make me disabled, okay? To make my limbs some kind of way, okay? But this person could have claimed that, and they said, well, I didn't do that to this person or something like this. But again, we got the medicine wheel. This person is sick. With this Tiffy energy or whatever this is, I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. Because I don't know if this is even somebody that could be like Mexican or something and they wanted to be black. Somebody was saying the other day, I want a chance to be black. It could be all this rhetoric here. It could be all this rhetoric here about black people are winning and God is punishing everybody else. All right. It could be all this rhetoric. There's a small owl here too. So somebody could have a child here. Yeah, this Tiffany energy is supposed to have these African unions or something. But again, if ever they call themselves uprising, you got to get the fuck on up out of here. So you got the Four of Pentacles, Sons of David in reverse. These Africans with these Native American, or this Tiffany or Moses's children in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse, Sons of David in reverse. This God energy or this father figure is in reverse. Somebody about to get beheaded. Somebody about to get decapitated because of their jealousy towards their child. Or this is somebody that said that they was your father and they was your spouse, said that they was your father and there's a boy you used to date in the 5th grade, but they learned how to play with the files in your family's family room. It's something like this. Somebody changed the files in your family room. Okay. So again, somebody could be sick already, or they don't need whatever this is to try to make somebody mentally ill or something. There's definitely some woman that's being like a sex object for this person. Then you got this little new owl here. He don't look that wise yet, you know, but this person could be, you know, grooming this person here. Okay, but they don't have the authority to do so. This person can't be a handler. It's like you're not a handler or something like this. Okay. This could also be having something to do with these again. These are for like overseas, or this is like somebody is an empress in Africa. I don't know. This is somebody that, you know, I was thinking about one of the movies where the person end up going, going back. No, and where somebody keeps going, they go to another country with their husband to like help heal people or something like this. But I'm seeing that they were, oh, oh, oh. Maybe not. Or they thought to go somewhere and get in some kind of waters or sleep. I heard that somebody was going messing with these people, like it's healing, but they got the other thing around. They got sick. So now some people is starving here. They could be getting food. but I don't know if it's supposed to be from this person. This is like somebody can't be a healer no more. You can't be, whoever this person is can't be promoted in that light anymore. We also got the red line here, redlining energy here. They cannot be promoted in this way anymore. They couldn't sacrifice somebody either here. Somebody was convinced, like, go to these, this look like them salt water or those like springs, a hot spring or something. They was meant to go there, but for some kind of healing or something, but it didn't work. And maybe again, this could be something here that something could have had somebody could have had a bad reaction here. Now we don't know if somebody went to Africa and went to some like springs or some kind of treatment and whatever, but if they went to hot springs, maybe there's something very sacred about hot springs here. Okay. And somebody had a bad reaction and it proved that they're not who they say they are. Because the natural resources should be, you know, I don't know. Hold on, y'all.